No Fritos for this one?
Nah. It's time to get a proper meal after this. Oh, wait.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
What's up? This is another episode. No Fritos this time.
No Fritos.
No Fritos this time. We're not going to start with our legs crossed.
Yeah.
And then for continuity's sake, we are wearing the same clothes. We're banking these episodes.
It don't even matter, bro.
It don't matter.
I wear the same fit.
Yeah, I was going to say, in the next episode, a week from now,
It just happens to be,
it
happens to be the same jeans, different shirt.
This time, I guess we can get into it. One of the questions I had that I think is going to be funny. What was one of the moments, so for a lot of designers, you go from not doing, and photographers and all creative people, you go from like not having any clients and just doing a bunch of work to you get a client. Was there ever a time or like a big moment where you were like, I have no idea what I'm doing. These people that hired me are idiots. They fell for it because they don't even know that I am just winging in this right now.
I'm not gonna lie, that's 9 times out of 10. That is like a lot. I'm like, yo, like I can't believe that I'm actually getting paid to do this right now because I don't know what I'm doing. But low key, like honestly speaking, like all jokes aside, like people don't realize, like people just like, oh, you're a photographer, you're a graphic designer. No, bro, we're technically problem solvers because like clients, they send me. I talk to them all the time. They don't even know what they're looking for. So it's our job to figure out, okay, this is the direction. And sometimes you will have to establish the direction. Like like I said, they don't even know sometimes what they're looking for. So you gotta be like, okay, cool. I think we should do this, or let me know what ideas you have. And then like you kinda gotta like help them and funnel them and try to get them to the end of the tunnel. Yeah. So like that. So yeah, you're gonna deal with a lot of that, and a lot of times you're just figuring it out on the spot. Was
there like one that like I guess like a first thing that happened though where you were like scared as shit about like what am I about to do right now? Like I know you've done like even if it's like a bigger event like a wedding or something.
Yeah. Oh, that speaking of weddings, probably our friend Reggie's mom's wedding. That's why I was like, yeah. I'm Muslim, so I never been to like another, like, you know, actually I haven't even been to weddings like before that. That was like probably the first wedding I've been to like 10 years, bro. Yeah. So like I don't even know what's going on. I don't know where I have to stand, but just like kind of figuring it out, and I cut that part out. All right. Yeah, just like figuring it out and on the spot, and you know, like, and first of all, like shout out to them, like, you know. Like they trusted the vision and everything. And this is why, before we start to another thing, having a good portfolio so people already know the type of work you do. Mm-hmm. So they're hiring you for your work. That's another thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, because most projects that I do, like even like on my site, like there are some things like services and stuff where I know how to do them and I can watch a tutorial after you pay me on how to do them. Absolutely. And then do You ever see those videos where it's like an electrician, then he's like watching a YouTube video about doing it while working on like
that dude at the IT center, he's scratching his head.
No, at the elevator shaft or whatever. He's like, what? And then so most of the time I'm also still we'll put this in a positive and motivational way. I'm always learning on the job.
Oh yeah. Like, and I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, you could go to school, you could go get whatever master's degree or whatever you get. Bro,
should not get a master's degree in design.
Do not.
Unless you're like becoming a professor or something. It's not gonna make you a better designer.
And especially in like photography, videography, the creative field. You gotta be on production. You literally have to be on production. You have to learn the lingo on production. You have to learn everything. Like the best thing I tell anyone, like, yo, how do I become a better photographer? Bro, get on set, go assist, go
take photos,
go take photos. No, like not even take photos, like go assist, like go grab coffee for people. Just go there, study go there and be like, okay, I'm here to learn. And even if you're just a person that's just like a PA that's just running and doing things, bro, listen to what the photographer's doing, like connect with people, talk to gaffer, the grip team, talk to the lighting team, the hair, makeup, just make as many connections and learn as much as you can in that time.
Yeah, because even in design, in school, I understood now why they said what they said. So majority, everybody was like, I want to go work at an agency. But then you had like maybe like 3 or 4 kids that really wanted to just go in and start freelancing.
Yeah.
And a lot of the professors who are like, a lot of them are adjunct professors, which means that they are working also outside of being your professor. So the good thing, one, they have like actual understanding of what's still going on in the real world, because I feel like if you have a professor that's like so far removed from working in the industry, you could potentially like not get relevant information. But a lot of them were saying it's probably not the best idea to do it because you don't know how to run the business. Which at first I thought, like, I always wanted to go to an agency after college, and I did. But now, as I've been freelancing also, I have seen why, because like we've said before, like 90% of my job, I was up till 4 a.m. last night on ChatGPT, Codex, and Claude, like learning about SEO and AEO for like web searches and like injecting that text. None of this is design stuff at all. I design I do some projects like pro bono or for free, just so I can like exercise that a little bit more when I can, because that I do those projects and I don't get as much into like the strategy of things, and like I don't give them the whole like grand package that I would like a full paying client. But it's like, if this is helpful and they're looking for something, I'll help you. But that's good exercise for that part. But like majority of it is this business administration side, and then especially working at an ad agency, before like when it gets to the designer, that is like the last part of this project. There's the account executives, which are the people that do the job of like, hey client, you want this? Okay, can we do this in this timeline? Okay, let me go see. Then they take it, they get it approved. Then project managers take the stuff, make the timelines, figure out who's going to be where, how are we going to put certain employees to fit these budgets, and then do that. Then it goes to the copywriting team, and then the copywriting team has to write the full thing, do all of this. Is this on brief? Is this on brand? And then it gets to like, sometimes depending on the industry where I work, then it goes to like the medical team. Is this even like something we can say? Is this 100% accurate? Is this going to trigger anything from the FDA, anybody else, if you're not telling an honest picture of what's going on? Then it goes to the designers, and this could all be for an email, like literally. And then this could all be for an email. So like a majority of that stuff, and like understanding those processes, like you were saying, is like talk to project managers, talk to people that work on the account side, talk to people that work in copywriting. I have to do my own copywriting. I'm not a copywriter. I do terrible copy as compared to somebody who does this professionally and understands that stuff. But if you are working as a freelancer and you can't, first of all, I cannot afford to pay a copywriter, an account, or
attorney,
a project manager
or something like that.
Or anybody to be like, is this stuff accurate? I have to rely on myself, and I'm not going to do work where I know that like I could put them in trouble, but I'm going to say, I can redesign your website and I could do copy for you, but I'm not going to say like, well, what you should really do is hire a copywriter separately and do all this stuff, because then it becomes a bigger thing. I'm going to do the best I can. And then what you were saying about making your portfolio and tailoring it is like, literally, if you want to work for a dispensary, and then your projects are all stuff for like nonprofits or small coffee shops and stuff, you're not going to get a dispensary. Same thing, vice versa. So like when I was in school, when we were doing portfolio stuff, I like, they would say it, but I never really understood it. And that was the thing, is like, you can hear something and then someone will tell you, but like you need that experience to like understand why. Because like if you say like you should do this, like I was telling you yesterday, you should make a Google business thing. I have heard that before, and I was like, yeah, I guess you should, because anytime I Google a business, you see the right hand side and it shows like the picture, their hours, their services and stuff. but I never understood why until I started doing like SEO research, AEO research, and like how this all forms into organic growth for your business. We're gonna cut the burp.
Yeah.
And then
feature
like why is this stuff
sorry,
we're gonna zoom in and bump up the burp. If you have headphones, take them off. And then, but like all this stuff is relevant, so over time it's just like, I mean, back to winging it. I wouldn't
and going back to the whole thing, like, yo, there's so much like you don't learn from school that you have to, and like being on the job.
And you can't. They can't teach you.
No, literally, you can't learn the business side. Like, they're not going to teach you in school, like, okay, it's day 45 and you net 30 and your client hasn't paid you. Like, there's no class on that.
And you're sitting in bed spiraling because Chase has emailed you 7
literally
times.
Like, hey, hope you're having a great day, or happy Sunday, or happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. I hope this message finds you well. Like, bro, like, where the bread at?
Yeah,
like, it's literally, like, yo, like, I'm like smiling and I'm writing. I'm just like, yo, like, bro, like.
Yeah, and there was no course in school that was like, here's how you do contracts. Here's why you should take a 50% deposit. Here's why some people take all the money up front.
Here's usage and understanding usage and like that. Bro, like, I did this job from recently, and the whole usage was just like, they paid me the money and they're like, yeah, we're only going to use this for a month. A month.
So what does that mean for you?
Like, if they use it more than a month, like,
you can get paid more. Oh, okay. Yeah. But now you have to track it and keep eye on it, and then try to see, like, are they still using this, and then buy this day.
And like that, and then actually low-key cross out the name of the brand.
And then
like that, and then for example, or like some, like when I did work for Spotify, they just paid out the whole thing. They just bought all the rights. And even like with like Def Jam and like all the labels I did, you know, like they selected the photos and like for the covers and everything, they just bought out the whole access.
Yeah, because photography, I mean, like design is not so much like that from what I understand. It's every project I've done, and in my terms, it says like, you know, you have full ownership.
Yeah.
You may not know what to do with these files, and I'll give you like, if I give them a brand guidelines, I'll also tell them like, if you're putting this in Canva, use this format. If you're putting it in this, use this format. If they're making more stuff, if I make them a logo and some icons. But there's never like really, I don't think, I mean, I'm sure on a larger scale there is. But like usage and stuff like that, I know there are photographers that clean up.
There's photographers that have like lawyers on payroll that like, yo, like they're tracking name and like photos and like, you know, they have the automated system that they can see like where the photos are.
You can probably get like ChatGPT or something to do that for you too.
Yeah, and that and I'm like I said, I've been doing photography for a while, but like
have you now?
Yeah, the last couple of like I said the last 2 years is like really where I've been like kind of really professional, like and like getting like understanding all this, and I was like, at first I was like, huh? Wait, what? Like, oh, I sent them the photos. Oh, I still own it unless they don't pay me and claim it? Yeah, so like that. And like, bro, there's probably so many clients that I still own all the rights for their photos that they don't even know. Like, I really ruined the day.
Yeah.
Fuck around and find out. But it just it's all unlearning things. And these are things that they may teach you in school, but they might not go in depth. But like, this is things that industry, and like I always talk about mentorship and like, you know, just like being on set and just learning and understanding, bro, the actual shooting side, like actually like taking photos or like the fun part is probably 10%. Everything else is networking, business, and legal stuff. Like
I mean, they can't really teach you that stuff too, because like part of me thought it's like, oh, there's like this big problem with schools because they don't teach you this stuff. But then it's like, how can they really teach you this stuff when it's like you have all different types of clients? Like you've probably seen 100 different terms and conditions, and then like you said, like Def Jam takes full ownership or Spotify takes full ownership.
And they write it in like such a way that
they write it in the creativest of ways.
Like, no, in like the lawyer way, like, oh, like we own your image in the fucking universe, like not even on
perpetuity,
Earth. Like,
in this galaxy,
and maybe in the next life too, motherfucker. We own this shit, like, like
it's like a Scientology contract or whatever. It's like 1 billion years.
It's like it's written out so like thoroughly and legally, like that you don't even understand the terminology. Just like them, like if they came on set, I was like, yeah, turn the light to like 5,000 K, like what the f 5,000 K, 5,000 Kelvin, like is
it on or off?
Yeah, like, is it orange or blue? So like
orange.
Yeah, and you know, like we have terminology we use on production. You have terminology used in graphic designing, but they have the legal terminology, the big boy English shit. So like that
the final boss of terminology.
And you're like, and for example, like for me, like I dropped out of school and college. I have an associate's degree. I'm not a complete failure. Okay.
I am an associate failure.
Yeah, I'm an associate failure. I'm a junior failure.
I'm not an executive failure.
So like I dropped out of school, like bro, like I just remember like reading the contracts. Oh, it was funny. It was actually funny going back to the contract. Bro, I signed this thing for this gig I did, and I thought it was just it was a 1-page terms and condition. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, that sounds right. There were 6 other pages. I didn't read.
Scrolling and scroll. Oh, you didn't read?
Yo, I didn't read. And then I didn't see the one part where it said, "Oh, you can't work with our competitors for a year." And I was like, "Oh, me." And yeah, that was.
Yeah, non-competes are so
non-competes are ass. Like yo, I like. Oh, I signed a non-compete.
You can't work with anybody of these names within a 15-mile radius for 3 years.
Yeah,
bro. Oh my
God.
God.
I read that, and go back to. Well, I forgot what was it. Juice? No, it wasn't Juicy J. It was hit the.
Yeah, Juicy J.
I like non-compete and like for a year, and I was like.
You know, but a lot of states have been outlawing non-competes because they are bullshit. Like, it's crazy. It's like, you could only do so much work.
Yeah, like, and I shoot with you like one time, and now for a whole year, I can't work with your competitor if you don't call me back. Like, makes no sense. Like,
it's like, remember in The Sopranos when Carmela is calling divorce lawyers? Yeah. But then Tony called all of them already. Yeah. So they're like, we can't work with you because we already said, like, we already answered the phone. Yeah. It's kind of like that, where it's like, we'll work with all the $500 half-day rate photographers in New Jersey, so nobody can do any of this work.
Nah, literally. And it's just like, yo, like, what am I supposed to do, bro? I didn't even know what a non-compete was at the time. And, like, I had a friend read it over, like, yeah, bro, you can't work with...
I don't play a sport. What does that mean?
Bro, non-compete. What the hell? Like, what am I competing with? Myself? So, like, it wasn't until a friend, like, yo, bro, did you read this shit? I'm like, no, I didn't read this shit.
Yeah. And then I know we have to wrap soon, but
we got another, like, 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah. But, so the next thing... Did you finish your thought? I didn't want to cut you off.
No, that's really it. This is a non-compete. I thought it was a funny story. Like,
it's so funny because it's like, you read everything, and then, like, there's this funny video... Yeah. Dude, you know Finesse 2 Times?
Yeah.
Bro, so I feel like it's so unfortunate that this happens, but he like was like, I just downloaded ChatGPT and I put my recording contract with like Atlantic or something in the thing, and it's like crazy. It's like full 360 deal, like kind of stuff. And then
you probably got an 1080 on that.
No, it's something insane. And then, but it's like, even do that as soon as you can. Yeah. Because when we had the contracts for VWO, we took it to that music lawyer. Yeah. And we changed everything. Yeah. There were so many things. It was a completely different contract by the end of us doing it. Whether that was for better or for worse, I mean, at least we did the work to be like, okay, look, like, always read everything. Yeah. And if you don't read it, like my grandfather, if he has an update on his phone, he will sit there and read it. I'm like, yo, they even make laws because they know that they'll hide sneaky stuff in there, and they outlaw it. And I think the UK is like really big on like outlawing that stuff, which is good. Hiding those sneaky terms because most people they know aren't going to read it.
Yeah.
So let's like put some stuff in here where it's like, oh yeah, we own your phone too somehow, and then if you don't pay, your son has to come work for us in 10 years.
Yeah.
Like they hide all this stuff in there.
Yeah, you gotta go work at the sweatshop.
yeah. The other thing I wanted to ask too is like, what? This doesn't have to be related to photography, but like, what do you? Like what have you been watching lately? Like I guess that helps you keep your mind off of it, or like that helps you whatever that you think.
Honestly,
if it's like a rabbit hole that you go down.
Honestly, it's like I can't even watch anything because like for example, I was watching Euphoria, a new episode, and I'm like, bro, the lighting's so beautiful. I'm watching this episode, I'm like, oh, they probably got this like big ass scrim all the way top, and I'm just like, I'm not even looking. I'm just looking at the lighting, and I'm so amazed. Like,
justice for Petra Collins, bro. Did you see this stuff that was like they hired her? Who? You know Petra Collins?
Yeah,
you saw that stuff,
bro. And it sucks. And happens like that all the time, bro.
They're like, yeah, sorry, you're not old enough I remember to work here, but your ideas are great.
Yeah.
That happened with. I'm gonna bleep it out.
Yeah.
But it happened with. I was just at his office. And then he was furious.
Yeah.
So a client of mine was furious. And I was asking him what happened. He pitched an idea to a group, and then they said no. And then he walked past. They were in a presentation room in that building. You know where like you had that conversation the other day? And then it was one of those big rooms. And then it's like a conference room. And then they had the stuff displayed on the TV. They were going through a deck. They had his idea, and they were working through all of it for like fundraising and stuff. He was furious because it was like, oh, we can't do this, we can't do that. But it's like, if you can't afford this, you can't do this. Like you can take this idea.
We just don't want you. Basically.
No, or we don't want to pay your rate, and we feel like we can execute the same way. And then it's like similar with like the Euphoria thing, where it's like, no matter what happens, and this is what I was telling him, and like I think it is helpful at least, and it still sucks when something like this might happen. They will never be able to execute it to the quality that it would have been done with you, since it was your idea.
I had like, for example, I had an example like, bro, I sent a whole mood board, and I stopped doing this now. I sent a whole mood board. I sent like a detail, like this studio we can use, just the lighting. Like I
basically like, hey, if you go to a different
everything
photographer,
just to find out they went up with someone else.
Yeah.
I even had a thing where somebody brought, like I was doing a shoot and they brought like the in-house photographer, and bro, they was using my camera and my lighting, like everything. I was like, bro, what the f-? Like, did y'all just like use me?
They probably sent your documents over to the other person.
Yeah, and like, did y'all just like use me as a lesson and like
idea guy?
And you know, but it's just some it's so crazy and blows my mind because like, some of these brands and like these clients have so much money, but they're like always trying to cheap out, or like they're always trying to like run something, but it's just like crazy. But like, and bro, I'm on production now. Like, I got a rate, bro. I'll make sure my PA is being paid. I'll make sure everyone, like, even if we're doing a collaboration, I'll try to pay for your travels, or like I'll try to like make sure like I get y'all lunch or something. Like, bro, like it's such a weird, and like some people are really scummy, but then there's also some people that are really great and they like really don't ask questions. They make sure like, bro, I even got tipped as a photographer. I'm like, what?
Really?
Like, I was like, that's crazy. So like, like as it's just the world, bro. You got good people and then you got bad people. It just sucks.
And then like, I think even too, like there's like those businesses where it's like, if it's like a bigger business, a majority of their money and revenue has to go in and out of their main offering. And then if it's like something where they see it as like this tertiary thing, like photos for like an artist's like album or promo, or just like photos for some campaign that they're doing on their site, that's not their whole income outcome stream. But they don't realize that all of this is going to keep it moving. And they don't see that as an investment. Like that's why even the way I frame how I've talked to clients has changed, because usually what's happened, I'll go into a call and then I'll pitch them the idea. They seem interested. They'll say, okay, how much would it be? I now don't even, what I would then do was respond and say, well, let me know what you're willing to invest in this project, rather than saying, well, let me know what you want to pay, because those are two different things. And then also like you're framing it as like, this is an investment, and I hope you see it that way. And then two, now I don't even wait for them to say that. I like on my website too, like, or even like in emails, I'll ask like, hey, what is your investment in this project? Like, is it 1,000? Is it 2,000? Is it 5,000? Like, is it a couple hundred? What is it? Because
a couple hundred, you're not getting an email back.
Hey, look, you'll get one back at this time right now.
Yeah, you'll get one with like.
We just finished tax time. Boy, oh yeah, we taking all clients right now.
Don't put this in the video, but yeah, you there's different rates on what time of the month it is.
Oh, 1st through 15th, you got me for the loo.
Yeah. Shit, yeah. Nah, no cap.
So you were saying you were watching Euphoria?
Yeah, and I was just looking at lighting and even just like, with
But is that what you do, like, to enjoy yourself?
No, I mean, I still watch for the story and everything too, but like it's just I feel like I experience movies in such a different way than I did 10 years ago, because not just that, like I love the art of storytelling and everything, but I also love how lighting and set designing, and for example, like the Michael movie, like bro, the choreography, like that, the like the outfits, everything, like like the transformation, like hair and makeup, visual teams, camera angles, like all that, like was so beautifully done. And feel how you feel about the movie and the story, but I thought it was phenomenal.
Play Twister with bubbles?
Yeah. I thought it was literally phenomenal.
I still have to see it. I can't wait to see it.
What movie have you watched? Oh, I'm not even gonna lie, that movie we watched, Is This Thing On? Like, I love
that movie. Is amazing. I like watching, that's the thing too, like I have to watch stuff that is not related at all to what I do. Bro, I go down the rabbit holes. Have you ever seen those like Midwest Safety or like those like interrogation videos and stuff where it's like a crime will happen and then they bring in like the 3 different people? I watch so much of those.
CSI or something like that?
It's not even CSI. It's like YouTube channels. I think like The Decoder is one of them, like Midwest Safety. And it's literally like, it'll be like body cam footage like at crime scenes. And then it'll go into like the interrogations and like interrogating the people. It's so good. But like for design stuff, even like video games are the best thing. And I know it's nerdy, but like video games have like the best design stuff ever, like because they're like building a world. Like even like Cyberpunk, I think is just like peak video game of all time.
I don't want to say
it's up there.
It's up there, yeah. It's
Portal 2 up there, Fallout up there. But
GTA
all of
5
those games
at the time was phenomenal. Like,
and like even GTA has good design. Like even on like their websites, even if they play like jokes, they do it in a good way. Even I was telling you about Ready or Not. Ready or Not, they like you'll be in like a post office and things are completely redesigned for like these fictional companies, but have like that similar brand identity. So it feels like you're in a USPS, and everything looks like you're in a USPS, but it's not. And then like at the same time, but like then just like even just like down to like the graffiti. I mean, Cyberpunk does it, I think, almost better than anybody.
Cyberpunk's like just pinnacle, like.
And then like everything, it's like the graffiti on the wall, the background talking,
the reflections, the crowd, like the rain, and like you see the lights and everything.
Yeah, it's like so immersive that you feel like you're there. So when you see like the advertisements or like the different factions and stuff, it's like so good. And like the visually, how everybody looks distinct. Yeah, it's so good. So I mean, like those things.
Even the event we were on yesterday, like how the speakers were set up, like this. It was like it was next to us, but it was like pointed away. And I remember that just like
my right ear, still hurts so bad because that speaker was like pointed.
My ears are burning from last night.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, and like that, but like it was like it's right there, but it's away, and just reminded me of like the ads playing in Cyberpunk. The background. Yeah. So that, but like also like going back to what I've been watching, it's just been like either like TV shows, sports, which bring me a whole nother depression sometimes. Sports and anime. Like I think anime is like the greatest storytelling there is. So like that, sports, just like certain dramas, movies. Yeah. No,
that's cool.
Gambling. Oh, that's probably not that much.
Stay tuned. Thank you.
And that's all, folks.
Adios.
Perfect. Right on time.
Good job.
Thank you, bro.